Hello, and welcome to episode 5 of It's Not Fine, But Don't Cry. I'm your host, Aidan Milford, and I'm joined as always by...
Jago Ash. Why did you normally say something? You just had to fuck it up this time, didn't you?
No, that's literally... I said that last episode. You just fucked that up.
No, fuck you.
Anyway, before we start, I just want to say, Jago, the ritual's complete.
Oh shit, we're doing stuff?
The ritual's complete.
I thought I was just stabbing people.
I want to let everyone know that this is our last episode until after the holidays. You know, we've got our last guest, the ritual's complete, and then we'll be back after the holidays, but you're going to have to wait. But to end the ritual, we've got our last guest. Who is he?
Who knows?
Some people know him as Max 1.5. Some people know him as that one kid that looks away in photos.
Oh, and that other guy who does that thing.
That thing, yeah. But most people just know him as introducing Maximilian Yallop.
Hello.
What's up?
Oh, hello!
How
Ooh,
you
that was
been?
loud.
I looked at that. That's
Yeah,
good
no,
point.
that-
In the red.
That peaked. That hard peaked.
I'm peeking.
He's a peaky boy.
Peeking, yeah.
Peaky blinder.
Hey.
Oi, 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 oi.
How'd you feel?
I feel... I'm alright. Yeah, no, I'm okay.
You got all your body parts.
Yeah, I'm hoping they're there.
Alright, cool.
That's good. I'm looking at, so I can see what we've just done on the audio thing.
Yeah.
And your entrance sound is like 10%, no, about 100% bigger than everything else now.
Yeah.
That's a good way to start a
Well,
podcast.
anytime you laugh, it just sort of
Oh,
climaxes.
that's right. I'll just stop laughing. Every time I'll hit
Yeah.
the cough button, I'll go...
Just be serious. Oh.
See,
Because
yeah.
there's a cough button.
I didn't even know there was a cough button. How does our guest know more than us? This isn't fair.
I knew there was a cough button.
There's a cough button here. Oh, wait. No, that's my cough
That's
button.
That's your cough
What?
button.
Wait.
We don't have cough buttons.
No, this
Oh,
is...
that
I've
worked
got
for
your
me.
cough button.
Stop this. Stop this.
No!
Wait,
He has too much power.
Aiden, speak.
Hello.
Oh, you don't have a cough button, I guess.
Listen, you're not allowed to have power.
No. Who do you think you are?
I come here and I own everything.
You think you can come here onto our land, take our shit?
Well,
I'm hoping so.
I actually have a
Well,
question. for you.
no.
Go for it.
We ask everyone this. So
Okay.
obviously we came here through a tunnel. We mentioned in the first
A
episode.
tunnel?
Yeah. Did you not see
Like-
the tunnel?
No, you know this. We came through a tunnel, you know.
Yeah.
We dig through the highway and we break into the studio with a spoon.
Yeah.
We asked Billy this, we
Okay.
asked Alex this, we lost Grandad Poggywog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Stop
was...
pressing the fucking button?
How...
I'm not pressing that. My hands are here.
Something happened.
You're lying. You're
Use a layer.
You're
My-
going insane.
My headset's going weird then.
Whatever.
Alright.
All right. How was going through the tunnel to get here? Because obviously we didn't come through a door. How was that for you?
Did you like the carpet?
Yeah, no, a lot of carpet. There was a lot of lube.
Yeah, that was genuine.
Is that
Gotta squeeze through somehow.
right? Okay.
If we make the tunnel too big,
But
we'll
the tunnel's quite big. Like I can stand up in it.
No, see, you gotta squeeze your way through.
Why is there so much lube? How did you get this much lube?
You're not gonna.
That's a good question.
You're not gonna get the full experience unless you're hugging the walls. you know?
Unless I'm hugging the wall.
You
Nature.
gotta. So essentially, think of it like a slip and slide.
Okay. Okay.
Imagining it.
There you go.
Right.
That's it.
It's a slip and slide. You know, when you just lube yourself up, you roll around in it, get yourself all nice and
Moist.
Hang on, I've got
Moist.
your credentials in my bag. Cover me. I'm just gonna go get them.
Okay.
So,
No, I've got your
yeah.
cough button.
yeah. So you know, get yourself all nice
All
and
lubed up.
all lubed up, and then you just give yourself a little run up, and you go sliding. It's
Just-
pretty fun. Yeah. Just
Just a dip. That was
Oh,
nice.
cough button.
That was hot. You can still hear you just in the
I
background.
know. It's really shit.
Right, this is the Annoy Jago
You've got
part of the
you've got-
podcast. That's the sound of Max's credentials.
I can just leave.
That's a script.
No, it's not. It's your credentials.
My credentials is a script.
So it says here.
We
Okay.
find things.
It says here. That didn't fall apart in my hands. It says here that you were stage manager of the FMP.
I was indeed the stage manager of the FMP.
Was
Talk
this...
us through that.
It was the worst experience of my life. I've seen some
What-
stuff,
what,
man.
from
He
being-
touched me. No, he didn't.
No, don't
I
say
don't. I
that.
don't want to say that just in case it goes on the note. It's not. He didn't touch me.
Yeah,
I
you-
promise.
Don't say stuff like that on the air, because if he hears this, that's called. Well, I mean, you haven't said who it is, so I think you'll get away with it. Like, I can say that guy's a cunt, but as long as I don't name him, no one knows.
I think it's heavily implied though.
No, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about that guy.
Oh, him.
Not that guy. That guy.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that guy.
Yeah. Anyway, how was being?
Stage management's all right. it was a lot of work that.
Hang on, stage manager, right? You just said it was the worst
Yeah,
experience.
no, I say it's the worst experience. It was better than the job that you had.
Wow.
As Mr. Eggy Boy.
Excuse me.
Yeah, no, you got.
That's true.
absolute
You got
shit
shit faced.
I did not get shit. I was completely sober the whole time.
No,
actually.
as in like you got shit on your face.
Oh, someone literally shat on my face.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
You
I meant.
into scat play?
Yeah.
Scat man.
That's why he's called Scatman. He's into weird poo fetish.
Are you talking
stuff.
about D&D or?
Sorry.
Fuck's sake. You're really fitting on this podcast and just going off on a tangent about stupid.
This is the podcast going off on tangents.
Yeah,
is.
you told me that you can go off in tangents, and
This is literally.
We had this last episode. Someone
Yeah.
just looked at. No.
No,
just-
the door's locked. We're recording. We're booked in.
No, just do this.
No. We're recording.
Stupid.
Stop it. No.
okay.
Piss off.
Stupid. He voted Conservative. I'm sorry.
He's
can
staring
tell.
at me.
He's not. He's.
No,
Hoping.
what?
We're recording.
We're We're going to be here for an hour. Why is he?
I don't know. Let's just ignore him and hope he goes away.
Yeah. Okay. He'll
That's
go
what
away.
I did with my STD, and look how that went. I haven't got an STD.
Yeah, you might
promise.
want to clarify that.
I haven't got an STD. I should really everything I say I mean as a joke.
Everything Max says, take it with not a pinch of salt, more like a whole bag.
You know,
like Mackey's salt.
You know, like
Yeah.
those Mackey's sachets.
Yeah.
Get like 40 of the fuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of 30.
I just upgraded your mic, by the way.
Death a
You've
lot of
upgraded my
fault.
mic.
You sound more.
What have you done?
I tried to turn it down. It didn't
We've
work.
touched it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Do me a favour. Turn my headphone down a tick.
Okay, Frosty.
Ooh. Oh, that's that's so much better.
You Gucci and Cabana?
Oh yeah, Gucci and Cabana. Why is he?
Is he still there?
He's still there.
Bugger off.
Okay, so there's a guy. So okay, for context, there's a guy just staring at me through a window.
He was staring at me earlier.
We booked the studio, so he can't just come in here. So you know what?
We've already locked it as well.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
you know
locked.
what? He's staying out there.
He
That's it.
can-
If he wants to stay there for the break, I'll explain to him at the break. But until then, he has to stand there. Get fucked.
he totally, yeah.
How
He
was
will.
ordering people around in a?
Oh, it was great fun. I yelled at a few people.
You
You
did.
enjoyed yelling at people? Or?
I was
Um,
there. I watched. It was fun.
Yeah. Well, I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated because I got put onto dealing with everyone behind stage.
We don't
Right.
talk about people's names here.
Yeah.
Unless they've been on the podcast, but that's
Yeah.
fine. 'Cause-
Who has been on the podcast?
so we've had Billy, we've had Alex, and we've had Lewis CC. You don't know Lewis CC.
So
You've
me
met-
and
you've
Billy
met
and
him,
two
but you
others
don't
were
really know
on
it.
stage management.
Hmm.
And it was all right. Again, I got put onto dealing with all the actors behind stage,
Yeah.
and it was just really stressful because I had people turning up, going on stage drunk while there's a performance.
Oh my god.
And
And when you're in control of. all that.
I'm in control of 30 people
Yeah.
when everyone else is buggered off behind stage, and then the costume people hasn't helped as well because.
Yeah. Right.
Right now they have nothing to do, so they just sit there and chat the whole time, and you're like, right, either just don't turn up, or make sure you're doing something
Yeah,
because
for sure.
you're just
Yeah.
distracting everyone.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I really felt bad for the stage management when I was there.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I was
It was
trying
a
to-
lot of work.
How was I, by the way? Was I hard
You
to deal with?
guys
You were right. You were right.
Thank you.
All I'm gonna say is you stage management people were fucking troopers the whole time.
Props
Yeah.
to you. I said this before.
But-
Props to you.
Yeah, no,
the
I'd take
the
my
problem
hat
we
off
had
to
is that we get given tasks, like really, really big tasks, like pretty much do the whole set in 5 minutes, like, and 2 minutes ago, I've got
Yeah.
5 minutes to do the whole entire set before everyone goes back on stage.
Yeah, right. That's
Yeah.
So, like, and I had to do that every time. So by the end of it, I had like a system or whatever to make it so efficient. But,
I just got to say that in any production, the actor is literally the least important person there.
yeah.
I know they like to think, oh, I've got the role, but like
Yeah,
the thing
really.
that makes a production is the stage
It's
management.
everything else. Yeah. Just really. I just found that I realised how annoying actors are.
Yeah,
And how
it didn't take me long to realise
Yeah.
that. Not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, no, we're cunts.
yeah, you're the worst.
To put it
And
nicely.
I'm joining you, to be fair.
But
So,
you just got to step back and go, wow.
but it's I think everyone should go into stage management at least once if they're going into acting, because
That's interesting.
Because you get to see everything from behind the stage. You get to deal with actors being knobheads. A-level actors are the worst.
Have you had to deal with those before?
I did for a bit. Luckily, someone else took most of the brunt of the work.
Right.
Why are A levels so particularly?
I don't know. I guess they just think that they're.
Is it the aura that they think because they're A levels that they're better because they have the A in their
I
name?
guess so.
They're shit
And everyone
actors.
has a very stereotypical. Everyone has a stereotypical thing of if you're doing B-Tech, you're dumb. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, actually, we're not BTEC, we're UEL, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
We're actually a extended diploma. I'll have you know.
Yeah. So
It's got diploma in the name.
to be fair, it's as good as doing 3 A levels.
Yeah.
And it's so much less work. I don't know why people don't do it more often.
Yeah, I honestly.
You're essentially getting the equivalent for less effort.
And there's less writing
yeah,
as well.
and so much less
And I
writing.
can-
If you want to
get
be a
bit-
drama teacher, by all means do A level. But
Yeah, yeah.
if you want to be an actor, then,
Yeah.
like, I don't know about
If
that.
you ask me, I can so get behind less writing.
Yeah.
For context, I'm extremely dyslexic.
And do you know what? I think talking is the best way. Fuck writing.
Oh yeah.
And expressing stories is something that I think you really get away. So I think that's a good time to transition into It's Not Fine But Don't Cry moment of the week. So, me and Jake are going to go first.
Okay, go for it.
So-
what is the moment of the week?
Well, I'll let you know. So,
sorry.
my It's Not Fine But Don't Cry moment of the week was actually, okay, I didn't really have a big one, but then it kind of happened yesterday. So, you probably already know this. We were given tasks in our acting course, right? For stuff to explore and write eventual 1,500 essays on. And this is about Peter Pan, right? Some people were given pirates, some people were given characters.
Yeah.
I was given to write a whole presentation on. I was given to write something on a window.
One window. You know that stereotypical thing of like, why were the curtains green? Because they fucking like the colour green.
Yeah, like-
Shut the fuck
Like,
up. Who gives a shit?
When
a
he
fucking
gave
window.
when he gave me that, I had flashbacks to English literature.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But
Oh,
honestly,
no.
even though I was in utter pain, all I could say then was, "It's
It's
not
not
fine,
fine,
but
but
don't
don't
cry."
cry.
No,
You don't join in with that.
Oh shit, sorry.
If you-
Shut the fuck up.
You can do it again. I won't. I promise.
You only do it on yours.
yes, no, I think Alex. No,
Wait,
no,
do we not do
No,
we-
because Alex tried to do it and we kind of crucified him. You're not important, Jaco.
You
Your
don't
turn.
get. Okay, right. Mine. It's less of a moment, but more of a. This has been going on throughout the week, so I don't know
Right.
if it still counts.
Oh shit, carry on. I need to note down. Carry on. Yeah.
Okay.
You need to know these down, right?
So I can edit it in post. right?
Yeah.
But what's been going on for me
Mm-hmm.
is I've thought of let's try making some stuff out of foam. Like I've seen a bunch of like cosplayers make props and stuff out of EVA foam, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give that a go. So I
Okay.
printed out some templates. I bought myself some scalpels, not scalpels, like box
Scalpel.
Like,
I'm just gonna kill a guy.
I'm just gonna like halve some organs now.
That's not even the worst of it.
I'm
though.
gonna like some box
You
cutter
don't know what the
knife-
foam's for.
Yes.
some box cutter knives, like hot glue gun, like the gluey ammo sticky things. I don't know what they're called. And I was waiting for the foam,
Yeah.
and it arrived
Mm-hmm.
or it arrived on the Wednesday. I only got home after work at 9 o'clock, so
In the afternoon.
Right.
yeah, I can't really do anything then. I've been at college all day.
Yeah.
Then I have to wake up the next morning straight into college.
Yeah.
Thursday and immediately and work immediately after that. So only now, once I finish this podcast and get home, can I actually make some proper fucking work on this stuff.
So you have basically a lot of things to do.
Well, no.
It's not that I have to do it, but I want to do it, and
something
there's
you feel
just
passionate
life
for.
has just gone,
the
no.
way.
So basically,
2
you've
days,
been
it's just been
stopped.
sitting there, and I'm like, "Ah!"
But when life does this, and it puts it, you look life right in the eyes, and you go, "It's not fine, but don't cry, Max."
Do you
Okay.
think?
So, my oh god.
It's not fine, but don't cry.
Yeah,
moment.
that moment. So my mum's gone on holiday because she loves going on holiday.
Oh, she loves it so
She-
much.
she
I can
would-
attest. It's on your credentials.
It
here.
is actually. My mum used to go travelling
Right.
until she met my dad, who was
Oh.
like, I like travelling, and then realised he doesn't.
Oh, it was,
So-
it was a lie.
It was a
So
lie,
loud.
and that really helped with their marriage because they're now divorced. But that's a different. That's a different story. That's a different story.
The end.
And the end. That's my no. So my mum's on a holiday to Poland because
Yeah.
she wants to get back into the travelling situation.
Why aren't you going?
Because I've kind of got this college thing going on.
Called college.
Yeah, that's it.
I see.
You might have heard of it. I'm not
I
really.
see.
And also, it's double expensive if another person goes, and
Right,
she
sure.
likes traveling, so I can't argue with that. And she's the one who's making the money.
That's
So,
fair.
and then so I'm like, okay, I'll just go to my father's then. I can
Father.
my father.
Father.
Go to my father's and my stepmom's because they're kind of there, of course. And I
Yeah.
go there and I'm like, oh shit, they're not there.
Oh.
They've gone to Cambridge to see my grandparents, and I'm like, fucking hell. So I come back from work because the trains are all down, so I have to take an hour bus ride,
And you come back and.
and I come back at like 6 or 7 o'clock, and there's no one there. The house is cold, and I've got a cat whining for food, and I'm like, and then I make food for myself.
Not for the cat. The
Not
cat
for the
can-
cat. The
Cat
cat.
can starve.
The cat starves. I don't feed it.
It's just sort of there.
It's
like-
just there. It whines. I need food, and I'm like, no.
This is my
You,
chicken.
you eat his food because you're
Yeah,
that
I
hungry.
eat its food just to mess with it, like mind games.
Just
man.
us. Do you make
Out of spite.
do you make a plate of your food?
No, I
eat
even
that, and
I
then
even
eat
use the cat bowl. So I go for it.
Do you get a spoon as well?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
yeah.
like
yeah, go for it.
And you stare it in the eyes as well.
Let's stare at.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I come back and then I make food and I finish at like 9. What the fuck was that? I finish at like at
his
9.
life ending.
And so I'm like, fuck, I'm really tired. I've done the washing, I've done everything now. I've cleaned the house. I can't even game or
Yeah.
anything. I'm going to bed.
So you just came
So
home.
I came home, made food for myself, and went to bed. It's so boring. I can't.
And you know what?
And I didn't cry. You know what?
No,
I
'cause
didn't cry.
If you did, that would have been.
That wouldn't.
So literally, I reckon before he went to bed, he just said to himself,
It's
"It's
not
not fine,
fine,
but
but
don't
Cry. I can join in now, can't
Yeah,
I?
that one. No others.
Moment of silence for him joining in. Okay. I don't know if we're allowed to kill him for that. Do we? Should we let him off? Or
I mean, ultimate safety.
I mean, he does receive ultimate safety at the end, so it's kind of.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna let you off. It's fine.
Yeah, you'll have that one.
What about?
Shh.
No,
Okay.
shut up.
Okay, I'm not gonna
You
question.
got nothing.
I'm not gonna question anything.
So you're our 4th ever guest on the 5th ever instalment of It's Not Fine But Don't Cry.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts before coming on this podcast? Hopefully not much.
Secret thoughts.
Yeah.
My first view of this was like, oh, this seems interesting. I quite like the idea of a podcast. It's going to be very, very, very much fun.
Yeah.
And then turned up and I
In that
realised we really have no idea what we're doing.
That's not true. Me and Jago,
We have plans.
we know exactly what we're doing.
Secret.
You're the one that doesn't know. You are knowledgeless.
I've been knowledgeness.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
But the real question is, what are your connections with Gordon Ramsay, to be honest?
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
I have the potty mouth of Gordon Ramsay.
Do you?
No, not really.
I was gonna say, I haven't heard you just swearing at people in
You'd
class.
fit
Yeah,
in.
fuck you. Well, I swear at my lecturer.
Yeah.
Funnily
I've noticed
enough-
that. You picked up on that. You've been a bit of a naughty boy.
Every time
a
we do like a
naughty
starting
willy
like
face.
warm up thing, I always end up going like, "Fuck you, you bastard,"
You know,
or something like that.
You know, in first year, he would have crucified you.
Oh, he totally would.
Yeah.
But now it's fine. I can pretty much say, fuck off."
It
and
is
be like,
fine you
"Eh,
don't cry, because,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
he probably does, though, yeah.
Yeah, he definitely cries himself to sleep.
I think Nige is what... No, it's fine. We can say that.
Bleep it out.
We've said that.
Frayden will bleep it.
We said
I've been
we said
really
it-
trying not to say his name.
We've said that in the first episode anyway, so it's all
What,
right.
his name?
Yeah,
Did
well, it's
we?
all right. He's our... Yeah, we said it once, and then you called him the Big N. And,
Ah,
and,
yeah.
then I responded by going... I have a good memory, yeah. So it's fine. He's our master anyway.
Is that the only one that we can say his name?
He's the only one that has the power over us. We have the power over you, but he
Yeah.
has power over us.
All right.
That's all we can tell
I mean,
you.
it makes sense.
Jimbo.
He's a
Jimbo.
dangerous man.
Yeah, he is.
Mm.
But he's also a lovely man, a caring man with a nice heart.
Who set up this wonderful space for us to record.
Did he?
No, yeah. He planted the seeds to blossom a beautiful orange tree that doesn't grow oranges, instead grows rotten tomatoes. But it's the thought that counts, you
I
know.
wonder how. I wonder why.
Why did you whisper why? I wonder how. I wonder why. Are you okay, Jago?
Do you need help? He's staring at me right now.
I need a lot
You're
of
starting to
help.
feel the ultimate safety that by the end it's going to consume you.
I need a lot of help.
Yeah, but so will you.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
He'll need more.
probably. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. But yeah. We went to Mackey's before this. But
Oh,
We
yeah.
did, and I really need a poo. Yeah.
Do it on the break.
Yeah.
You really need a poo.
Yeah, I need a poo.
Are we going to use that as a segue?
Can I just
What's the segue?
No, can I just
Go for
address
it.
something before you won't have any idea what I'm talking about. Before we carry on, just want to say something.
Mm.
Pum Pum Productions.
There we go. It's the segue.
We've heard your diss track on us. We don't know how to. We saw your comment. I just want to respond by saying we're not scared of you, whatever you are.
Whatever creation you are.
And you call your comments, and I quote, your podcast is poo with an extra on the oo. That hurt a little bit, not gonna lie. It did kind of hurt our feelings, but we're gonna get over it, and we're gonna let bygones be bygones. But if you keep this up, I swear to God, bad things will happen. And we'll leave it at that.
Who are Pum Pum Productions?
Oh, I get. Oh, yeah, we don't even know who they are. Yeah, are we just forgetting who they are now? Is that?
Yeah, no, we don't remember who they are.
But we do.
No, shut up.
We spent a lot of
No,
time.
shut up.
Yeah.
Just bleep that whole section out.
Well, no,
whenever they say, whenever
That's
in
like
this
10 minutes. You're gonna bleep that 10 minutes.
Yeah, just like.
we have to address it. So basically, what happened was there's this SoundCloud page called Pum Pum
Do
Productions.
we have to give them exposure?
We did kind of talk about it last
We
one.
did.
You know what, Max? Just we're not going to give them exposure. The point is, they made a thing on us. It's done. They called us poo. That's all I'm saying.
It
Yeah.
was uncalled.
It was uncalled for, to be honest.
I was uncalled for. I feel hurt, but I'm going to move on and be the bigger man.
Yeah, I think you should always
Maybe
do that.
don't cry.
No, if you cry in this room, we are legally allowed to kill you.
We're legally binding. We've talked to the British government.
Hang on, guys. Do you hear that?
Oh shit!
It's the mail.
Whoa! The mail fell from the sky this time.
That hit you in the head.
It did.
The fuck's the mailman doing?
Well,
Peter Pan by the sound of it.
Jago, you've actually got mail this time.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Jago never gets mail. Although, we have got some mail though. Okay.
Nobody loves me.
Okay. This one is from Jeremy Corbyn.
Jeremy Corbyn.
Himself?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he listens.
Hang
He's a
on.
regular.
Yeah, he's a regular.
I need to
I love
open
it.
this. He just says, and I quote, "Who are you?" That's it.
The end.
Yeah. We've also got some mail from you. Don't know who it's from.
From me?
No,
or
it's
who-
for
For
you.
you. That's what I
Okay.
meant to say. We don't know who it's from, so if you want to open that, I don't know who it's from. It could be from anyone. It could say anything. But they like to address things to our podcast guests, so carry on.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
right.
apparently they're telepathic and know.
Is my mic okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
okay, cool.
accidentally turned it down there. Yeah.
Okay, that's good, right.
All right, but let's see who.
It's to Max, okay.
Yeah.
We knew that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you.
And it's from a secret admirer.
Oh.
Let's see what it says. Suck a dick.
Is that it?
It says suck a dick.
Wait, so does that mean he wants you to suck
I
his?
don't know.
Oh shit!
That got me really.
You got some graphic
Okay,
graphic
Jake.
pictures on the back.
There's
here.
a picture of
There's a
of a penis. Yeah.
It's-
But
It's a well drawn
That's
penis.
a really
It's a well drawn
like,
penis.
look at the veins on that motherfucker.
okay, I'm going to take the mail back now. Thanks, mailman. If you want to mail Jago in something, he'd appreciate that.
I'm
He feels a
lonely.
bit left.
He's never been mailed anything, and it's quite sad.
I'm so lonely.
Maybe next time, Jago. Maybe after Christmas. You know, Christmas mail takes a while to get in. You know, you just need
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you might get it from Father Christmas.
to. Thanks, mailman. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Father Christmas. What age did you find out that Father Christmas wasn't?
Daddy
Okay.
Christmas.
I had two brothers, so it was very young, and I don't think
just
I
came
really.
out of the womb. He's not real.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh my god, he's come home!
He's
Oh my
not
god,
real.
oh my god!" And then my brother's been like, "Father Christmas ain't real." And
So
I'm like,
who's that?
What?
Just got here.
Well, I just got here, man.
No, come on, man.
I'm gonna cry myself to sleep.
Are you excited for this?
Or
Christmas
would
time?
I?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh well, not in this room.
Not in this room.
Yeah, because again, we can legally.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're legally binded.
What are you doing this Christmas though?
What am I doing this Christmas? I'm going to see some family.
Yeah.
Mm,
Going up to London to go see some of my cousins.
okay.
Sounds nice.
And while I'm there, go see some drama schools and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a quiet Christmas.
Quiet Christmas.
Usually we have like a sorry. Usually we have a big load of family come down and we have like a party or something.
Right.
We're not kind of gift people. We're more party people.
More
Fair enough.
big Christmas dinners.
So
yeah.
I like staying at my mum's at
Okay.
Christmas because it's kind of like nice and chill. And then I go to my dad's, who's a raging alcoholic, and he's like, "Yeah, let's get fucking pissed." And I'm like, "Okay."
I mean,
That's one way to put it.
it's Christmas, you know.
Yeah.
How has this been for you though? Because we talked about this
What?
last year, but
Well,
since
Christmas.
no, just this year.
This year, I'm loving it. It's a lot less work.
I know. I
And-
don't mean just the college. I just mean 2019 because we're coming to a close, and it's very likely
Oh.
next time we come on this podcast it'll be 2020. So before you say, everyone who's listening there, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Carry on. How was 2019 been for you?
2019 has been actually pretty banging. I made some good friends.
Mhm.
I've forgotten about people I didn't like.
That's good.
Nice.
Just moving on to a new kind of era of people.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of stuff. I've been busy, especially towards what I'm going to do in the future. I've just been having a whale of a time,
That's good.
and I
That's
turned
good.
18.
Oh,
I had my first vote. Look how that went.
yeah. Big up Boris. Yeah.
The big B.
He sent
the
mail
big
in on
BJ.
our third ever episode.
Did he?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Alex will tell you about that. Yeah.
Um,
That makes sense. Wait, what? Carry on.
So, yeah, I've turned 18. I'm now able to legally buy drinks.
That's the fun part.
That's pretty much the only good thing about 18.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everything else is just a bit shit.
Yeah, no, like, no.
Yeah. I would say I know what you mean, but I'm not 18 until May 15th. So
You're 19 until May 15th. Then you go backwards again.
yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna be 18 till May 15th. Then I'm gonna start age. I'm like Benjamin
Yeah.
Button.
Ah, that song, bitch.
Yeah, that movie was really weird. I've only watched it once.
I've only watched
Have you seen
it
it?
once.
Oh, fuck.
Benjamin Button.
It's a very odd film.
It is
The end
about-
scene where he's like
Is that real?
No, it's not real at all.
it's not a real condition. No.
I'm thinking so. That's
It'd be
good.
fucking stupid if it was.
I mean, coming out the womb as a fully fledged adult would be a bit.
Well, he came out the womb the size of a baby, but physically the baby was like 90 or something.
That's odd. But then when he was like
And
100,
then-
he was a baby, like just a newborn baby.
And then he was like as a newborn baby, and then the baby was like, "Oh my god, I recognize the person I married during my mid 40s or whatever," and then
What
started.
happened to the baby? Did
and
the
then
baby just like
the
turn
baby
into
just
nothing?
died.
Did it just turn into nothing?
No,
or
it just died. The baby didn't just disintegrate
Did he
back
get
into
smaller?
matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he went as he came
So
out.
when he was born, how big was
He
he?
came out as,
Like
as
like
a baby.
5'8"
No, it was a
person.
baby.
Like fucking
No,
hell.
no.
That's gonna fucking hurt for the mum.
I mean,
And the
funnily
dad's
enough,
eyes as well. just
funnily
like-
enough, she
What
did
am I
die.
looking at?
Funnily enough, the mother did die in childbirth. So
Funnily, yeah, it's quite a joke.
But,
really.
Yeah, it's very fun.
yeah,
The dad was just like, ha ha.
my wife's dead.
Yeah, but at least I got a 90-year-old son to cry
Yeah,
with me.
no, but it's so Benjamin came out as a little baby, but as like a wrinkled, horrible fuck nugget, who was wrinkly and like his butt, and the doctor analysed his bones somehow in those times, and don't you fucking do it!
That was very well done. I respect that.
Thank you. For context, I was trying to swallow at the mic for the past. Jago, it's gonna happen every episode, you know. Until you like ASMR.
One day I'm gonna come in here with a fucking gun.
Oh no. You can't do that. You can kill the guest out of frustration, but you can't kill me. Remember, we have a contract to fill out. Yeah, okay.
You fuck. Anyway, back to Benjamin fucking Button.
Yeah.
He came out as a wrinkly baby with like 90-year-old bones, and then
But would you bang it? That's
no,
the main
I would
thing.
not
Would
fucking.
would you bang a 90-year-old?
No,
That's
I ain't into that shit. Stop fucking trying to change the subject.
Okay, 17 years from then, he would be like 83 or something.
Yeah, but he.
Would you bang?
No.
No.
Because he'd look old.
I'm not a homosexual.
Yeah, but what if you were? If you were, would you
Well,
bang
I
an
often
8-year-old?
say, like,
Technically.
I often say which homosexuals would I Wait, no, that's not what I meant. If I was a homosexual.
Yeah, who would you go
which
for?
guy? Yeah, I think I'd be attracted to a guy with a beard because I have a massive baby face myself. So
Right.
I like humans like what they don't have. So I reckon
Okay.
I'll be
You'd be into
not
a
like
beard guy.
not like a Hagrid, but like a nice
Like a
like a-
controlled beard.
yeah, like one that says that's a man of power. You know what I mean? Or
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't know who I would be attracted to.
it wouldn't be someone like Tom Holland because he's like me a baby face. So I'd
Yeah,
just be
he's
like,
too
that's
baby
too much of me. You know? Oh, I wouldn't like that. To be honest,
I don't know.
it's really hard to think about because
Yeah.
yeah. Right, you Jago.
Who would you go for? A small guy?
No, I see.
Chunky?
I'm quite
Chunky chunky?
tall. I'm quite tall.
Yeah. Do you want another tall person?
I think I'd probably want someone
Yeah.
taller than me.
Ooh,
Taller?
Yeah.
So you want like what, like
'Cause
the big friendly
look,
giant sort of thing?
Yeah, I'm 6'1", and
Oh
I don't.
my.
And I don't know. I mean, honestly, I can't truly say, but like, I don't know. Chris Hemsworth's kind of hot.
I mean those muscles. Why did you turn into a fucking?
Oh yeah.
Turn into a motorbike over
Cookie.
And this is the first time all the three members of the podcast have become bikes. That's really.
It's a first. Note this moment down, folks. Where were you when all three members of It's Not Fine But Don't Cry turned into motorbikes?
Probably just either doing their coursework or zoning out.
Where were you?
I wasn't listening to what they should be doing.
Basically, yeah. If you're procrastinating
Finding
right
any
now,
reason to avoid
I'm
it.
procrastinating right now.
we all are.
We
I
Yeah,
think.
pretty
the
much,
three of us are currently
The
procrastinating.
reason this podcast exists is to do another reason to procrastinate.
We need
Yeah.
a reason to procrastinate.
Do you know, I got to talk to you about that because you've said to me before that
Me.
you're quite a good procrastinator.
I like to think I've mastered it.
So
Well,
what do you
no.
have? Do you have any advice to people that are trying to get out of procrastination?
So the thing is,
Yeah.
for me, I leave everything to the last minute, and then I do it all.
Excuse this. I'm trying to. Yeah. Alright, carry on.
And then I do it all. Sounds like a hall.
We're in a-
We're in a hall right now.
We're in a hall. Carry on.
I don't know. I get like bursts of like inspiration, you know, like I'll can't be asked to do anything, and I'll have a weekend. I'll be like, fuck it, let's do it, and I'll do so much work, and then I won't do any work for like another month or something.
Yeah, I think what I find is I have to force myself to do it, but then after like 10 minutes of doing it, I'm like, this is actually interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna carry on with this tomorrow. Then
Yeah,
tomorrow
yeah.
I'm like, it's not interesting. It's like, but what?
The problem is what people need to do is you've got to keep going, because
Yeah.
for me, once I start, it's difficult to stop.
Mm.
Oh, that's the exact opposite for
Like,
me. Once
I
I
start-
start, it's really fucking easy to stop.
And once I start, I'm like, gotta keep going. And then I'm like, right, I'll take a 5-minute break, come back, and I'm like, fuck it, I ain't doing it.
Yeah. The thing is, they say if you do something for more than 20 minutes, you'll find it a lot easier to not stop. Like if you start reading for more than 20 minutes, start doing work for more than 20 minutes, because 20 minutes is like how you get hooked into something.
Yeah.
So if you're only doing something for 10 minutes, it's still gonna be quite boring.
Yeah.
Especially if you've just been watching. One thing I like to do now is I like to work in the mornings. Because
Oh, you're a morning person. I'm an evening.
no, I'm
I
not.
go until
no,
like
no. I
1
hate
o'clock, and I'm
work.
like,
I hate doing this, but I wake up at 7 now. Even on days that I'm off, right? And I get the work
You're
done in the
so
morning.
lucky, mate. I wake up at 7 every day for college and stuff.
No,
So
I
wake
mean
up
like.
I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning.
Wait, what
to
about
get into
Tuesdays when we
college.
have days off though? Because I still.
Touche.
No, because I still wake up at 7 then. Right?
Shit.
Why?
Well, I'll tell you why. Because the first thing I do, I don't look at my phone except for the alarm, and I just do work straight away. Because the first thing you do is work.
How's that got you so far?
It's helped. I actually get more interested in it because
Okay.
I find it's a lot easier to do work when I haven't looked at any other stimulus.
Oh, you also live next to college, so it's fine.
Yeah. But I've been watching like loads of exciting YouTube videos, and you go from this high fucking dopamine thing just to like
Yeah.
writing an essay. It's going to be a lot more boring because you've just done this, you know.
Yeah.
So if you do it before you do anything exciting, it's a lot easier. That's what I find. That's a little bit of
Yeah.
advice there. Yeah. What about you, Jago? How are you finding being interested in stuff?
My ears are bleeding.
What from now or just in general?
Yeah.
Okay, Jago's having a crisis.
Yeah.
He'll be back. But, do you know what?
I'll be back.
I know what can help us. Christmas carols. How about sleigh bells ringing? Ding-a-ling, do.
Dun, 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 dun. They will fall sleigh ride together with you. Da, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, da, da.
Don't know the words to the song, keep going on. Make the earth shake, we'll be back right after the break. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to be back! Hello, welcome back
Yeah,
to the
no,
podcast.
It's a lesson you got to learn with time. He dicks you
Anything
over.
could happen.
Yeah.
I don't let people finish things on here, but you know.
Jingle bells,
How
jingle
was your
bells,
poo,
jingle all
Max?
the way.
Poo was real nice.
Yeah, it's nice to have a
You,
good poo.
you feel lighter, don't you?
Yep. Okay, I've got a thing that we need to talk about. Right.
You
Are you a folder or a scruncher?
folder.
Folder or scruncher? I don't know what you. Oh, are you talking about pizza?
No.
No, about toilet roll.
It depends. Honestly, I don't really think about it.
Depends.
What do you mean it depends?
Listen, when I'm thinking about my shit, I'm thinking about the quality of the shit. Right? I have a much like my tipsy meter. I rate my shit. You might have heard of this.
Oh, is it on Rate My Poo?
Yeah, but only to myself. I don't keep a journal of it. I'm just
Oh
like
no,
that
because
was.
I post mine on Rate My Poo.
Is that a thing?
Well, Rate My Poo is a thing, but I don't put it on.
There's actually a thing called.
Yeah,
there
I
is
used
a
to
thing
watch it
called
when I was
Rate
little.
My Poo.
I'm gonna
They say
research
funny.
this. I'm gonna research this after this. So I have like a 1 to 10
Send a
scale.
link.
10 being the best poo I've ever had, 1
Okay.
being the worst poo I've ever had. So it's rated on a lot of things on how much if it hurt,
Oh, can I tell you why?
the smell.
Can I tell you why a big poo is so good for you?
I
for
know why
males?
this is, but carry on.
Because it pushes on your prostate as you poo, so it can be a high for you. That's why it's much better for males to poo than females. The more you know.
Right. I didn't need to know that.
That's some extra knowledge that was being extracted from him. So
Yep.
I think
Ow.
so. Basically, like my average poo
My
is like at a
brain.
5 to like a 6, maybe even a 7, right?
Right.
But I've not really had like a 8, 9, if ever. I've never really had a. It's very rare that I have a 2, and I haven't had a 1. The worst poo of my life would be something that's like really painful. It would have to leave you feeling shit afterwards. It would have to smell awful.
That's ironic.
It would have to literally tick all the boxes of a bad poo, like awful smell, awful feeling afterwards. A good poo is when it comes out and you don't feel like you need to poo afterwards. You know, it's all gone.
My best poo was in my
It just
first
dawned on me
year
what we're
of
talking about.
college.
Carry on.
First year of college.
Oh, you remember
And,
this?
Yeah, no, or at
Was
least
it when
this
you
is
shat
the
all
best
over the
one-
course?
This is the best one to my memory.
Okay.
And I was upstairs, and I left one of the lessons, and I did my thing, and I came out, and I was like, "Fucking hell, I feel empty." Like
You feel so much lighter.
I feel vacated. Like
I think we just found the name of our podcast.
I feel vacated.
That's going to be the name of.
like
That's good.
What's great about these names is like they don't understand the context of it until like
I feel
37 minutes in, and it's just like a 2-minute thing. Okay.
It's not even that.
vacated.
I feel
yeah,
fake.
no, I went back into lesson. I was like, I feel so good right now.
Oh yeah.
Like you don't.
Oh, you can take on the world after
like
that poo.
honestly.
Some
like,
poos leave you feeling
I've
awful.
experienced.
Oh, yeah.
I've experienced the full height of the devil's lettuce. Doesn't compare.
A curry poo is the worst. Like, if you never feel like you've pooed enough, but then you can't poo anymore. You know what I mean?
You're like empty, but you know,
But
you
you
know
know,
there's
there's
more to
still
come.
like that little nugget still up
and
there.
it hurts to sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not good.
Because
Is it?
you've wiped so much.
No.
No.
No,
No, it's just
that's
the ring.
just me.
It's just you. Is it like a crayon? You just keep wiping it.
Yeah, just rub raw.
Oh,
Rub raw.
oh, that's disgusting.
Do you know if we didn't come up with a name that would have been
The
the other
rub
name.
raw.
But once
But
we've found the name,
I
we found
think
it.
I think it's better you didn't put rub raw because that might come up.
Considering
as
like 2 podcasts ago it was called sexual moaning, I think you know, I don't think so. And plus I'm glad once we found the name we stick with that one. I'm glad it was that and not whatever.
Rub raw.
Yeah, I don't want to
rub
repeat
raw.
it.
I am vacated.
Rub raw,
Well,
Reggie.
I like how we came
Rub
back.
raw.
Okay, we came back and for about 5 minutes straight we just talked about poo. Oh god.
It's some good topics.
Good humour, good topics.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, classy.
Classic.
Yeah. Speaking of poo, what's the utter
SpongeBob.
shittest movie you've seen?
Shittest movie.
Because I
The
don't know
Big
if
Bus. The Big Bus. It's like a shit airplane. Have you watched Airplane?
no.
No.
What? It's like
Is that the one with the woman's where that girl's like, I like my men like I like my.
yeah. It's
I
it's
know.
from
Oh, the
that.
little
It's from that.
girl.
So
Yeah, yeah.
it's the Airplane
Yeah.
is a mixtape on all airplane kind of movies. You know, they're in the sky and something's happened to the pilot. We need this random guy to fix it all, and it'll land and everything's safe. It's a mixtape on that.
But the
Right.
bus is
But
like
like
worse.
it's like a really bad mixtape, and it's so like The Big Bus is the exact same thing, except it's on a big bus.
Okay.
But it's 1,000 times worse.
But it's a bus on the road.
On the road, yeah.
So
So
How
there's
did
a-
you find this movie on Netflix? Or
My
something?
dad was like, I remember when I was little. Oh, well, let's watch it. And I'm like, okay, fine. And I watched
Right.
it, and I was like half my chromosomes just split.
Split and left. And you haven't been. And then you joined Performing Arts.
Yeah, and then I joined Performing Arts. So
And
there's
nothing
one
got
scene in
better.
it where in one of the carriages, one of them's drowning in Coca-Cola
On a bus.
on a
That's
bus.
that is
and
brilliant,
so the main guy has to come out, go on the roof, jump down, go collect them, and they're just going back to the person. They can't get the person out of the Coca-Cola, and so he's saying his goodbyes and saying. And then as soon as he says his goodbye, she comes out from the Coca-Cola and was like, "Oh no, I'm fine." And you're like, "What the fuck?
What?
What just happened?
I got really
You pretended to die in the Coca-Cola."
In Coca-Cola. I mean, that sounded brilliant until you
See,
said
yeah.
she came back. She should have rotted. You know, like, have you ever done that thing where you leave a penny in Coca-Cola
Oh
overnight?
yeah.
Yeah. Like if you put a plant in it.
I remember doing that when I was younger. I put a pound in, and I came the next morning, it wasn't there. Pretty sure my mum just took it out because I don't think that's possible. Because the thing, if a Coca-Cola can degrade a
Fair.
pound overnight,
Yeah,
that
no,
probably
it
isn't.
would-
Yeah, you
Kill.
shouldn't drink that.
Probably illegal. You know, she probably just tried to scare me or some shit. I
That
don't know.
Coke's
Yeah,
illegal.
don't drink Coca-Cola.
It
Look what
dissolves pound coins. Yeah, she probably was just like, I need that for milk, and just took it. You know.
I'm
For
gonna need.
milk.
Why has Coca-Cola got stains on it? Just allow it.
Just allow it.
I like that.
Shittest movie I've ever watched. So I'm not a big Netflix goer, but I think I was really high and I was with my friend or some shit. I might have been saying, I don't fucking know. We were looking.
It's all the same.
We were looking for a horror movie, but I don't know if we were looking for a shit one or not. We were just looking for one. Sometimes shit horror movies, they're good because they're so bad. Like one is like you can laugh at
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like I remember one I watched. It was
like Scary Movie. or
yeah,
whatever,
but not intentionally bad. They
but
just
not
are bad.
intentionally bad. Yeah.
Like, I remember this one I watched. I can't remember what it was, and it's like they went in a room and they had like a big light they could have just turned on, but instead she turned on individual lamps, and I was just like, it wasn't
That's
this movie.
good.
It was a film
That's
called
good.
The Bye Bye Man. If you
The
ever,
Bye Bye Man.
it's the concept is stupid. If you say the name,
Bye bye bye.
yeah, it's like I can't remember the story, but it's just if you say the name, it's like
You
he comes
die.
for he comes for you, but like
So like
I don't know.
what's the guy that you go into the mirror and you say it 3 times and the guy will kill you or whatever?
I don't.
That's Bloody Mary, isn't it?
That's it.
That's the.
It's like that, but you just say the Bible Man and he's after you. But like, and they're like,
Bye, bye,
oh,
bye.
you only say it. Like they don't know about the Bible Man until they've seen the writing. But I'm pretty sure people have said the Bible Man before. So it's a really stupid concept, and it's not. And like he's not even scared. I can't even. It was so bad, my brain has deleted it from its memory.
Jigo, what's your bad movie?
That's a good question.
This is good. Ooh. That was good.
Probably just anything in the Michael Bay Transformers.
What? They're amazing. Oh, okay, the new
They're
one.
not
the latest
the
one.
most recent one, really. I mean,
No, the fucking theme song gave me nostalgia. You
The
know,
one
like,
with
Okay.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. That's that good shit.
That's
The
some good
problem
shit.
is with it.
I like the Shia LaBeouf
The
ones.
problem I
Yeah.
have with them is that they started adding all of this human drama into them, and I'm just like, fuck off! I want to see
Yeah.
big robots
It's just
punch
EastEnders
each
with
other.
explosions.
She's like, why the fuck have you done that? All I want to see is big robots fight each other.
It's literally like if
This
Michael
is-
Bay like directed EastEnders, just EastEnders with
It,
explosions.
it
basically.
essentially comes down. It's essentially what I don't really.
Vibe.
I like a lot of films, even bad films. I like. I enjoy the Michael Bay Transformers. That's still a thing. I
Me too.
enjoy them, but they're not good by any means. They know what they are. They're robots punching each other. So.
I mean, the first few ones are quite good. Not gonna lie to you, especially the first two.
yeah,
were
but I
good.
didn't get.
Revenge of the Fallen. That was my favourite out of
Well,
all
the
of them.
ones with
that
Shia
one's
LaBeouf in.
good. However, in part of it, doesn't a woman turn into a transformer?
Yeah, no,
or
that's
something?
the dumb
And you're
bit.
like, what the fuck, man? Like,
Yeah.
why isn't all women like?
Right, because that's the thing.
Bye
They
bye.
could like no.
No.
You know what I
Apart
mean?
No,
from
a
that,
transform-
I'm not saying
apart
all
from
women
that
are
weird
transformers.
comment,
You got it wrong. A transformer turns into a woman. A woman doesn't just suddenly just go, "I'm gonna be a transformer."
I sexually identify as an Autobot.
That's what it was. It was a statement. statement. It was a statement.
I'm making a statement.
That's when it started.
I
It started
sexually
from there.
identify as an Autobot.
Now we know where the movement started
Roll
from.
out.
Roll out.
But
Okay.
no, what the thing is, I don't get. If the Decepticons can do that, make
yeah.
Transformers look like people, why aren't they just kidnapping world leaders or killing them, making them? So it just, and then there you go. You've got Earth, and you can rule it from the shadows if you want. And if you and if you don't want to, and just come out, yeah, we're Decepticons, we're here. You're already in charge of the fucking world.
I know.
What do you give a shit about?
I just say the ones with Shia LaBeouf were good. The other ones were passable.
Yeah.
Like they were robot
I mean,
movies.
what was that first one without Shia?
Who?
What was it called?
I remember looking at it in the movie and going, "This is a
thingy.
Transformers movie."
Age of Extinction.
Apparently.
That was a cool. It was a cool concept, except for
With
the concept
dinosaurs.
made no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Because it's like, so the opening of it is Ratchet, the Autobot medic, getting killed, and he,
That's like one of the best ones.
Yeah.
he's one of the best ones. But also,
He's my favorite in the
people-
Transformers
the
games.
the guys hunting the
Nintendo.
Transformers down. They make it out. They make it out as they're only hunting Decepticons, and any Autobots they treat them as like refugees, like aliens. They're not meant to be in our country,
But no.
sort of thing. They'll deport them. But no, but dead ass. They just go. We are deporting you from Earth.
Get
Deported.
deported. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait
no.
a minute. This is where Brexit started from.
But then,
This is what got in their heads, man.
and
Yeah.
like it's established further on that these guys were formerly Nest, which was the Autobot like human alliance group.
Oh yeah.
So they would know who Ratchet is, but yet they act like who dis man?
New phone, who dis?
Yeah.
Who dis?
No, they don't know who he is, and he has to identify himself as Autobot Ratchet. Then the Decepticon breakdown shoots him, which is like, yeah, fair enough. It's a Decepticon, of course he's going to shoot an Autobot. But then everybody else just goes, guess I'm joining in. I have no independent thought, and they
Yeah.
just unload into him.
And it's like, okay. And also the thing about the new Transformers films, they tie into the other new ones, but they expect people to actually watch them.
Yeah.
Or-
like,
or-
I ain't gonna watch some
or
random. Yeah.
Or remember them. So they have like a
It's
little
mad.
reference, like, oh, when the dinosaurs turned up in scene one, it's like what?
See, the thing is,
Sorry, what's the link?
Also, the thing is, the dinosaurs were cool in number 4, but it was the big selling point. But then they just don't turn up in number 5. They're sort of briefly there.
Like,
They're real, I promise.
They're here. Look, you
That's
can
what
see-
Christianity did. Look
Although-
what they got.
although
What that got
apparently-
him.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It's like, look, Grimlock's in the background there, and then it's like, is he
Nope.
going to do something cool? No. Is he going to be there for the final fight? No. Where the fuck is he? Oh, no, I just couldn't be asked.
I've heard that
He
the
ran out of money.
It's a lot of
Spent
money.
Spent it too much on
He
explosives.
is a CGI monstrosity to create. We spent so much fucking money on that one Transformer
everything else had to
alone.
be a green screen. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, apparently the new Bumblebee
They just got
movie's
the
good,
toy.
New Bumblebee movies.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I haven't
It's
seen it,
actually
but
alright.
I haven't
looks
seen it, but
really
guess who
good.
voices the guy? It's John Cena. The guy who voices Bumblebee is actually John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena's already in it.
Yeah, John Cena acts in it as well.
But he's also so I'm gonna watch that because at some point if I'm really bored because apparently it's good.
I did not know that John Cena does.
I only know that
Bumblebee.
because I'm a wrestling fan. Because I'm stupid.
But Bumblebee uses a lot of his radio stuff, so he
Yeah.
speaks very rarely.
So isn't there like one section at the beginning where he talks to Optimus?
I can't remember. Man.
It's Bumblebee like very early, so he
I
probably speaks a little
know.
bit.
I know.
yeah.
There's a bit where there's a little bit on Cybertron where all of the Transformers have their like Generation 1 looks.
Yeah. So Bumblebee is a
talks-
literal Bumblebee and stuff
And he
like that.
talks there.
Wait, what? He's an actual.
Not an actual like Bumblebee, like a beetle.
Yeah,
Oh, I was
he's
gonna say-
he's a
oh.
beetle.
I was gonna say that really
The
confused me.
car beetle.
Yeah.
I think when in times like confusion like this, you need the facts. And
The
hang on,
facts.
I'm getting it. All right, we're ready.
Oh.
We're ready to hand over. It's the news time. Let's.
Oh, hello.
It's gonna go silent now. I'm putting music in post. now,
Oh,
so
right,
just-
sorry.
Okay, we're now going to
That was the
transition.
Nokia sound tune.
Yeah, we're not Nokia news. Anyway, we're transitioning over in 3, 2, 1. Hello, welcome to the news. I am your host, Nadia Yee. I'm joined by Jago Wa
Wow.
and our special guest reporter, Yallop Max, filling in today. Hello, Yallop Max.
Hi
Welcome
guys,
to.
I'm Yallop Max, and I'm here to tell
Hey.
you all about my news.
You got
Excuse
news?
his voice.
I
He
got my news.
You got news?
tell us the news, Yallop
You
Max.
got the
My
news?
I have got.
Yes.
I got this a while ago,
Yes.
but I haven't told anyone because I like to keep
Righto.
it on the DL.
The
Oh,
DL.
you've saved it just for this
Yeah,
podcast.
well, not especially for this podcast. It'll be for you.
By the way, us over here on the news studio, we're actually starting a campaign to take over the It's Not Fine But Don't Cry podcast. We've actually started hearing they've been chatting shit. We can do it better than they can.
Right.
My
Right.
luscious voice. Yeah, Max. take over.
So my news. I've told very few people,
yeah.
and so I'll be telling you two and anyone who watches this,
yeah.
which would be just you two.
Yeah. I don't watch our own stuff.
Yeah. Oh, so it's just you. It's just you. Okay.
Tell the fucking
Okay.
news.
My news is I got an unconditional to one of my choices
Ooh.
That's the news. That's not fake news.
for UCAS.
Wow.
I mean, good for you, but that's not news.
Well, no, you didn't. You didn't. Max Yallop did. Max, your Yallop, Max.
Yeah.
Max Yallop.
This is a quote. That's why I'm saying
Ah.
So this
End
is a
quote.
quote. This is
You need-
end. Sorry. End quote.
And you need to say who it's by, otherwise
By
plagiarism.
Max Yallop 2K19.
That's good. That was plagiarism, otherwise, you know.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
Gotta put that in my bio.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Is there any news you've got now?
Fuck you.
Okay, I've actually got some news myself.
Oh, go for it, man.
I never usually get news. Simply that it's Christmas. Exclamation mark.
I feel like my news was a bit better.
Yeah.
No, I think I might. Do you know what? If you're going to insult me, we might as well just go back to the podcast. Thank you for the news.
Okay.
We'll see.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Transition back now. That was a bit shit, wasn't it?
Yep.
It wasn't great.
We might fire those guys when we come back.
Especially that Max Yallop.
Yallop
Max. Sorry. What was this Nokia theme tune that he's doing? What a dickhead.
He's idiot. They're trying to take over the show or something.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think over the holidays when we're away, I might look
Yeah.
in firing them if we can.
Murder.
No, that's not allowed.
Murder.
No,
You've
that's-
talked about this.
Murder.
Ah. Well, when you put it like that, I think I
When
might
you put
agree.
it like that, I enjoy it.
But is that true? You've got an unconditional.
That is exactly true.
Will we be figuring out? Will you be telling us on the podcast or off the podcast
What?
where you've gotten your own conditional?
No, I won't tell you
No.
on the podcast.
No, we have to stop
Well,
recording
because
for it.
no, because that would mean people who have been listening to this can come up to me and ask me where it is.
Questions.
Yeah.
I mean, you're assuming people got this.
Yeah,
far.
no
Like,
one's gonna
I
actually-
only know like 2 people that watch the whole thing.
We're about an hour.
Other
in.
people just skip through or put it in the background. So even if there are people listening now, they're probably not listening. Like,
Yeah.
listen, you're a cunt. No one probably.
Whoa. Okay.
No one heard that.
Keep it-
No.
Shh! Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Shh!
Just, it's fine. Just no.
It's fine.
If you-
if you
if-
say it quiet enough, they can't hear us.
If you got,
You're a pleb.
if
That was
you've
like the
got,
same
if you've
loud.
got this, if you've gotten this far into the podcast, comment with Grandad Poggywog.
No one, like the only person that's commented is like Alex and Pum Pum Productions threatening us.
Who's Pom Pom
Pum
Productions?
Pum.
Pum Pum.
Just look at we
Poo
don't
Poo.
want to explain it again.
Poo Poo Production.
Yeah, who are they?
Search it up on SoundCloud now. Pum
Penis
Pum.
monkeys.
Pom
Pum
Pum.
Pum Pum.
P
P
O
P double M. Wait no. P double M P double M.
Pum Pum.
Productions.
So it's
Pum
Pum
Pum.
Pum Productions.
Pum Pum Productions. Pum Pum.
On what?
SoundCloud. Do you think they're on Spotify? I hope not. Yeah, as Max is doing this, I'm just gonna turn his mic down because that means he definitely can't hear us. 'Cause that's definitely how it works.
Yeah,
so.
that's how it works.
He's a bit shit, isn't he?
I
What's
know.
Max go? Why did we get him on?
He was the only one. Look.
Oh, I thought we can finally get a good guest.
No,
But
look. Look.
he erects
Boss
the mic
wanted
and-
it. Boss wanted it.
I know we have to do.
Boss
this,
wanted
I know we have
this
to do this
guy.
whole ritual thing. But
Boss
like,
wanted this guy, and that's tough.
he eats the. He eats the mic. Are you sure? Okay. Well. Okay. He's back.
Yeah.
We were just talking really
Yep.
good things about you.
Yeah, no.
Oh, thanks,
we
guys.
think you're great.
We're saying we're
best-
up for round 2 at some point.
Yeah,
now.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. They are not on Spotify.
No, they're on SoundCloud.
Yeah, I don't have SoundCloud.
I do. Probably shouldn't play.
Don't play any.
Yeah,
of
don't
their
play.
Do you know what? Just don't. The point is, I'll just
shit.
sum it up because I don't want to go. We talked about them because their music is funny on a podcast. They listened to the podcast, made a diss track on us.
I
now we're
just
here.
question how they found it.
Yeah, like how did they find it?
How did
If you're popular, don't disbelieve in
No,
yourself.
it
You
might
are
be
popular.
because- so they hate Short Circuit, right? And
Mhm.
they might have found my personal through there, and they might have found the podcast through there. If they did enough digging, they might have been super haters. It might have been through.
That's sad level of hating. If that's how
you
they
say sad,
found-
but they made a song about poo, so I don't know. Pretty much.
Is it a joke or are they being serious?
I hope so. If
I
it's not,
hope
if
it's
it's
a
not a
joke.
joke, there's something seriously wrong with them.
I really hope it's a joke. Otherwise, oh God, I need to send these people help.
Well, yeah, we need to help them.
I need
honestly.
I need to send help their way because
Yeah.
What sort of music do you listen to, by the way, Max? I never actually asked you this.
My music taste is a bit weird.
Mine's is like a lot, but you know.
I listen to 80s music
respect
and earlier stuff.
Yeah.
Like Elvis Presley, Can't Help Falling in
Yeah,
Love.
yeah. I also
Wise men die.
ooh, the Three Wise Men.
Oh, Jesus.
They died.
The other stuff that I listen to is more kind of really. So I listen to. Am I allowed to say some of the musicians and stuff?
Yeah, we're not going to
Yeah.
get I mean, like, we use a copyright song at the start anyway, so...
Oh,
do,
do
you
you?
do you think we make money from this? What are you on about?
All right. So things like AJR
Mhm.
and John Bellion.
Okay.
They both use music and distort it and kind of really experiment with different instruments and things like that to create quite
They
a
jazz
relatable
it.
piece.
They
Okay,
muddle it up.
Yeah. It's like it's just a. I don't know how to describe it. It's just really
Jazzy.
pushed music. It's pushed being distorted one way or having lots of different music into it, making
in
like
like
a
a good
weird
way.
beat. It's a really nice way. Really nice way.
Wow.
And it's different. It's different from the mainstream of Bad Guy by what's her face, Billie Eilish. Which has the same beat over and over again.
Most pop songs are like that.
Yeah. But this one really experiments and likes finding music
Mm.
that doesn't appeal to everyone, so they can find a new type of music for the future.
Right, I like that. It sort of like inspires artists
I
as well.
feel
Yeah.
like Billie Eilish is
Eilish,
Eyelash.
Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
They're I feel like they're the one who does like they're bad guy. That's the one where it's
Yeah.
like I'm the bad
I'm the
boy.
She says bad guy like she's
I'm
speaking to a fan.
bad guy.
Yeah, that's the,
Like, you
I
know,
feel-
when you
yeah.
speaking to a fan,
I
that's
feel
what it is.
like
Yeah.
I feel like
Boom,
her,
boom.
I feel like she makes music for girls who think they're like psycho and could murder somebody, but actually wouldn't hurt a fly.
It's like fake goth.
Yeah.
No,
You
but
know?
the thing is, though, it's not just for that group, because she, like, you got to give credit to her. She's really popular, so it's obviously
Yeah,
just, it's obviously
no,
just
it's-
not.
But it's a
work.
bit like Panic at the Disco. Everyone who listens is like, oh my god, I'm totally goth now. And you're like,
Are you really?
I mean, they make good music and they kind of make.
Like,
kind of
obviously, there's
goth.
people
I can
like
get behind some of their songs, but really, I don't
there
particularly
are just like
care about
everyday
them.
people that listen to Billie Eilish, but they probably aren't
Yeah.
obsessive about her. I think it's
Yeah.
the people that are obsessed with Billie Eilish that are more like that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to generalize anyone here, but you know.
I just feel like that
No
kind of.
generalization.
I just feel like looking at like based off of my limited knowledge of her songs and limited knowledge of music of her music videos, which is just 30-second snippets, which is honestly basically nothing to go on. So it's
Yeah.
mostly
She's actually got a
assumption.
really nice singing voice.
She
Yeah.
probably
But
does.
she just spends the whole time going.
Well, she's in that. She's going through that period of being like that depressed teen. Like if you look at her
yeah.
interviews, like when she was 15 years old, she's like, and when she's 16, she's like, and now she's 17, she's like, she's cheering up a bit 'cause she's becoming an adult.
Well, I think I know her now.
Yeah.
I know exactly what she's like.
Well, because like she's always, I don't know.
Or
I mean,
can
I
she-
get
can
it.
she
Being like,
fucking get over it then
a
and
lot-
make some
Yeah.
good music
well, no,
again.
it's not that simple. Because being an artist is very fucking like. Everyone thinks, oh, it's so easy, but like it is a lot of stress having like if you release something really popular
Yeah.
in the back of your mind, it's like you're constantly trying to best that, and if you don't, it can most
Can
artists.
backfire.
Most
It's
artists,
a lot of pressure.
yeah,
Yeah.
most popular artists are really fucked up mentally.
Yeah, you
Like,
should. You shouldn't get in the limelight
Yeah.
when you're young.
No.
It really messes
I
you
reckon
wanna
it
up.
has messed
avoid-
her up. Like she said, she hasn't had a stable relationship ever because of it.
It really messes you up because you're under that constant watch,
Yeah.
and you can no longer stay like. If you said to someone, "I've got a 9 to 5 job" or whatever,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Okay," but if you said, "I'm a famous musician,"
They'd be like, "What, job?
it'd
What?"
be like, "Oh
I
my
said-
god, you're spoiled," or
Yeah.
all these stuff. I mean, they do have a big upside,
Yeah.
but
But it's not like it's easy.
But
though,
it's
like, you know.
but at the same time, they might have an ego, but it's not like it is an earned ego as well. They
No.
have actually made it to like the top.
Yeah,
so
you say that, and then you've got
it's-
like
Oh no, some people are just like full of
I
themselves.
mean,
but
some
that's it.
people are just twats, but you do.
Little pump.
but-
That was
I
loud.
don't even know what you said.
No, I so.
I said little pump, but I said
little
little
pump.
pa.
But you've got to give them that they have made it. They've
They've done something
they've
right to
done,
be this popular.
Yeah.
They done something right.
Si, senor, piggly wiggly. I just if it gets too
Ye-
serious, we have to
Does
baseline it. Yeah.
Okay.
You got problems, mate.
Wait, say something, Jago. Nice one. That wasn't a word. Oh, nice.
Bowl of nipples.
Nice.
Shout out Michael Rosen, big thing. Yeah.
Big man. I feel bad for Michael
I
Rosen.
know.
You know he gets a lot of hate.
Do you know he
Well,
addressed
hell,
it? He had
lots
like
of hate.
he addressed it at first. He was like really angry because he's like people will believe this, you know.
Well, the problem is everyone makes these like really rude memes about it.
Well, that's
Yeah.
some bad
But the
ones,
whole
though.
thing is about is his image is being destroyed. He makes
Yeah.
these really nice
Like,
kids
it's so
stuff.
wholesome, isn't it?
And you search Michael Rosen and it comes up with meme stuff of him swearing, and kids watch this.
Yeah.
To be fair,
So
though,
kids don't watch his stuff.
to be fair though,
right
like he has
stuff.
addressed it. Like at first he was really against it, but now he just finds it funny. So I'm glad he's not fucked up by it. But like at the same time, I do feel bad for him.
It's destroyed his career in making.
It has.
He's such a wholesome guy as well. Like if you listen to
Oh,
him
he's
talk,
such an
he's such a
amazing-
nice guy, and he's just
yeah.
been fucked by YTPs, like or YouTube poops, whatever you want to call
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, do you know? I think at times like these we need inspiration. It's time for inspirational quotes.
You're my inspiration.
You got to do your thing you do every time.
Shut the fuck up, Max.
Sorry.
You usually, I mean, in the past episode you've shouted like really joyfully.
Inspirational quotes.
There it is.
I love it.
Well, it's a quote. It's more just one. We don't say it. It's just you. You're on the spotlight. This is going to be one of the last things you say. So if you get this wrong, you're going to hell.
It won't be fun.
You're being judged. You're going to
The Shadow Realm.
Jimbo. Now, take it away. Max Yallop.
My inspirational quote. I've thought about this quite a lot,
Hang
actually.
on. I need to make sure I note
I've
it down
been-
because
I've
this
been-
is going in the description, and I'm going
Yeah.
word for word, by the way.
Yeah, I'll start the quote when I do
Just
insert quote here.
Okay, one. I'm not going to obviously type it down now, but I'm just putting it
Yeah.
so I can type it down. 1 hour, 1 hour and 1 Okay, go.
Okay, my inspirational quote
there you go.
is: why live your life boring when you won't remember it?
That was.
Mhm.
Do you know what? That was actually inspirational.
I'm kind of
Is
impressed.
this the first time?
Yeah, like I mean, we've either had someone screaming or just going on a rampage or something about a big finger. That was actually
I like to
semi-serious. You've switched things up.
switch things up.
Because we're in the Christmas spirit here, aren't we?
I like to think I'm professional.
Ah! Look at that! Look at that!
Look at the spike.
Oh my god!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I'm not used to that. I don't know if you know, but if you're not given kind comments a lot, and then when you get one, it's like being hit with a burst of, you know.
Burst of
It is the classic that, like, you know, when it's like,
Why have you got? Oh, God.
don't,
Okay.
you know, when it's like you got no compliments, and then the moment somebody says something nice to you, you're just like, be my friend.
No.
You don't know anything.
no, I don't get that.
I
Okay,
hate
well,
people.
Okay, well, there's a thing into my life.
There's a thing into my life.
Well,
There's a window into my brain. I don't get compliments.
oh, window. That's what I'm doing for.
To the window,
To the wall.
to the sweat drop down my balls.
That's disgusting.
What, the sweat?
I
on
don't
your
want to know
balls?
about your sweaty balls.
I think we all do.
What about yours or just sweaty balls in general?
Just gonna leave it as that.
Okay. I think on that note, Max, we're about to send you to the Shadow Realm.
Oh my
so-
god, am I going to the Shadow Realm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any last words about this podcast? How's this been for you?
I loved it. I thought it was banging. I thought it would be great. I'd love to come back if you don't kill me.
Funny.
Or
Like that's
put me
possible.
to the Shadow Realm.
He won't let us.
But yeah,
He
really
won't let
really
us.
good fun.
He won't let us.
Surprisingly professional area, unprofessional.
What do you mean? Be careful what you say. If you want your,
Yeah.
It's a very professional studio that we're in,
just leave it at that. Don't say anything about anything else.
Don't.
and that's it.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay.
Nice to know.
Now, pick your last words carefully because this is what you'll be remembered by probably. But before you say, I just want to say, Max, Merry Christmas and good luck.
Last words.
Oh, my last words. My
Go.
last
Good
words
luck.
is
Nice, that was Max.
Ah, yeah.
Well, he's now... So, Jago, we've done it. The ritual's complete.
Yeah. Well done. First stage.
So, we now need to say that we're going to be gone for the holidays. So,
Yeah.
we will have a one-off episode when we bring back two guests. That was close. And then we will start another stage.
Yeah.
But
The second stage of the ritual.
But until then, this ritual is complete. This stage is complete. And you know what? I think all we got to say to you is have a happy new year. And you know what? We're not going to make this wrong. We're just going to
No.
say to you,
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.